this is Stephanie. Excuse me, little frog in my throat there. It's day 7, I believe. Yes, it is day 7, and it is a good day, as you see in my headline, or whatever you want to call it, my description. Today I just woke up. I actually went to bed really late, like 4:30 or something. Trying to put my video together because YouTube sucks and won't let me upload a video. Anyway, so I've been reading my book, this book right here. In order to see this energy, you have to learn how, and it's pretty much just playing with your focus and your eyes, and take your eyes a little bit out of focus, and you can see this energy. Just it's like a white kind of smoke type thing, and it's very interesting. Um, I said I was going to point out some things today, and I am. Uh, there are 9, according to this book, there are 9 insights, and let me just read this little part on here because I did this already in another post, but I don't think it was one of them that got up there on YouTube, if I remember correctly. If I'm repeating myself, I apologize. But it's just very interesting. It says, in the rainforests of Peru, an ancient manuscript has been discovered. Within its pages are 9 key insights into life itself. Insights each human being is predicted to grasp sequentially. One insight, then another, as we move toward a completely spiritual culture on Earth. So it's a pretty good book. So far, I am on like the 4th insight. I'm coming up to the 5th insight, I believe, in my book. Sorry, I was looking for the paper I wrote. I have so many papers here, but I wrote them down somewhere. I thought I was prepared, but I guess I'm not. Anyway, the first one is like noticing coincidences around you, and knowing that they're not just coincidences. Like in the book, they're searching for the copies of the manuscript that they found in Peru, and there's this man he's looking for, to find out more about it and stuff. And the first one, he's reading on coincidences, and all of a sudden, he sees somebody that looked like somebody that he knew from school like years ago or something, and he mentions it to the man that he's riding with, and the man's already seen like 8 insights, and he's looking for the 9th one, and he's like, oh really? So you thought that he looked familiar? Well, we have to go back and talk to this man. And the guy's like, okay, and he's like, y'all have he has something to tell you, or you have to tell him something, Anyway, and come to find out, that man was looking for parts of the manuscript too, and so he had some information or insight, to give him, and they kind of exchanged, information and knowledge, I guess, and it was really interesting. So imagine how many times you see somebody and think it's somebody that you know, and just pass them up and just blow it off. And they could have had something, important to tell you, or they could have had that job offer that you've been looking for, or who knows, So just don't take, coincidences, to be just a coincidence, because they're not. There are no coincidences. Another thing, the second insight, I believe, was, I'm trying to remember. One of them, I don't remember the order. I think, God, I can't remember the second one. Anyway, the third one was definitely energy. It was, talking about how we all give off this energy. There's, we're all made of energy, and there's a point where they go to this place where they can actually see the energy. They teach them how to see the energy off the plants and off each other and things of that nature. It was really cool. They said you had to be, in certain areas like old woods, like rainforests and stuff like that, which there aren't very many of those left, but just really old forests, and anyway, they could see the energy. It was really cool, and there was certain people, not everybody, that can actually put energy into the plant, um, and they were growing like fruit and vegetables and making them grow faster by giving them off this energy. And so scientists were up there trying to figure all that out and everything of how that works. So that was interesting, um, and and anyway, so they were doing that, and they said that the plants that they were growing out there, the fruit and vegetables and stuff, that whenever a person ate this, the scientists were um, doing tests on it, and it had like way more nutrients and way more vitamins than normal fruit and vegetables. I guess it's probably how the way they're supposed to be. Um, anyway, so that was interesting. And then the fourth one was like each person is in like a fight for each other's energy. Like, have you ever noticed when two people are having a discussion, you know how like one person's talking about this and then all of a sudden this person interrupts? Well, eventually, if you try to focus on that and you can actually see the energy off the people, that you see them taking it. They're like taking each other's energy from each other, and what that does, like they had a situation where they went and they were staying with this family for a night, and the family had it was like a mother and a father, and they had a daughter, a teenage daughter, and um, a fork fell on the floor or something, and they were like, "You need to, you know, you need to go get another fork." They stared at her or whatever, and they were just constantly on her and putting her down and everything, and they said that you could just see that her energy, she didn't have any energy. It was all gone because they were just taking it all and trying to be powerful and sucking her dry pretty much. And what happens to that is after somebody sucks you dry so much, you end up lashing out. And so she started yelling back, and it was just like, wow. So that was very interesting, and that kind of explained a lot to me why, like when me and my family argue, um, I feel so tired and so drained and so down and depressed and angry and everything towards the end because, and then they're all like bubbly and happy and go about their day, and I'm all miserable, and it's like, gee, thanks for taking all my energy away. So what I'm trying to work on now is not letting them get to me like that, and just, just saying, well, I'm not going to let them take away my happiness. So I'm working on that. It's not that easy, but I'm working on it. That's one thing I'm trying to work on. Today I woke up and I said it's gonna be a good day, and I knew it was gonna be a good day because I woke up at 10 o'clock. And I know it sounds bad, but when you go to bed at 4:30, 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, I was expecting probably to wake up about noon, or of course I have no choice but to wake up when my daughter wakes up. But I thought, like normally I just lay in the bed like, oh my god, I'm so tired. Please go back to bed. Well, today I didn't. I just got up and got her bottle and then got her some food and went about my day. And I wrote in my online journal, and this is what I wrote about the day. I'm going to read it, a little bit of it, not all of it, because some of it's personal. But so I can just tell today is going to be a good day. Felt Have you ever felt like that in the morning? Well, that is the main reason I know it's going to be because I am awake and it is only 10 o'clock, and usually I'm very tired at this point.